Alright, good morning. We're going to make some cream chip beef. We'll do it with a little bit of music, and hopefully we're going to do it all in about 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and start some music, and let's go ahead and get introduced to our ingredients. What we've got is we got 2 tablespoons of butter, 2 tablespoons of flour. We've got paprika. We're only going to need a pinch of that. What we have is our star ingredient, the chipped beef. Now, chipped beef you can pretty much get in any store, but you can't really get it done right. This is from an Amish market, so if you have one near you, take advantage of it. We're also going to use a cup and a half of warm milk. Now, you can probably use any kind, but I figured I'd like this to be a little creamier, and you'll see why once we get things going. We're going to warm this up as we go along, so let's start things going. We're also going to throw this cream chip beef. It's going to be cream chip beef, but we're going to throw it on toast. So we're going to pull it out in just a minute. So let's go ahead and jump on over to our main pan. Main pan, Dan. Okay, I'm going to throw the butter in here. Now, what we're going to do with the butter and the flour is we're going to make what's called a roux. There's several different ways of doing a roux, but the main reason for a roux is to make it your covering or your gravy. It's a thickening agent. How about that for a mouthful? All right, you're gonna want to let your butter melt. You're gonna want to have your utensils handy. Now, in the meantime, I'm actually gonna grab my measuring cup. I'm gonna get my cup and a half of milk out. We're going to put it in a little pot on the back there, and we're going to warm it up. Cup and a half. Now, this is what happens when you have to do this by yourself. You don't have a cameraman, you have a tripod. So you have to do these little stunts off to the side. People can't zoom in. See ya. So, 1 second there. Now, see in our roux, maybe you can't see if the butter is starting to just about melt. It's almost there. Oh my, it's just about there. Give me 1 second here. I'm going to jump down in front. We're going to get out a little pot, which we should have had out earlier. But we're slacker, so we didn't. Could use a smaller one, but that's okay. That's our cup and a half of milk. Now, we're going to do something a little special with the toast, too. So, I'm going to start my toast in just a moment. Alright, you don't want to burn your butter, but you do want to bring in your flour. Now, the thing with the roux is you want to mix your flour in, and it takes about a minute, but you want to get it to a light brown. Oh, not quite light brown, but you want to get the flour taste out of it. Right? So we can actually add in a little more butter. That's not going to kill us there. Wouldn't be the worst thing I did today. So yeah, so we just throw it in there. I'm the only one eating it, so it doesn't really matter. That's fine. See? There we go. Now we got our milk heating up in the background there. Well, actually, what I did was I threw about another tablespoon of butter in. So it would have been about 3 tablespoons. And the reason for that is I didn't have a marked measurement for my flour. So, you know, it's okay. It's not going to kill you. Give that 1 second. How are we looking there? Good? Okay, you can see that's going there. Our milk is cooking. And that's good. You're gonna see that. You're going to want to keep that moving around. This is going to change color. It's going to get a little bit darker. We want it to get a little bit darker. And when it does, we're going to add the milk to it. Okay, this is a really, really quick menu, a quick recipe. I mean, we're going to be done in about another 2 minutes, which is why, again, I do want to get my toast rolling. Rolling toast. Now remember, you're cooking flour in a fat. It's in butter. So you're going to want to keep it moving or it can and will burn. He says as he lets it sit. Okay. Looking good. Looking good. Really nice. Smelling kind of good too. That's good. So you'll know. You'll know when it's time to add that milk. Now, I have no problems using a nice clean pair of scissors to chop up the chipped beef, excuse me. And that's what we're going to do in a second. I mean, just going to use a regular pair of scissors. Yeah, you can just about smell that baby is ready. Alright, now we're going to throw our milk in on top of that. That's good. We're going to turn off that rear. We're going to throw a little pinch of paprika. Just a pinch. Just a pinch. In fact, the rest, we're going to get rid of the rest. Just a little sprinkle in the hand. Okay. Now, we're waiting a half a second. That's going to thicken down. Got a little stir going in there. Remember, you want to keep stirring it because that thickening agent is for the milk. Just getting a little extra mix in there. In about 2 seconds, I'm going to throw the cream chip beef in there. Now, you'll probably notice I have not thrown any salt in here. You can, maybe later, but my cream chip beef was smoked and it's salty. You know, it's a little salty, so I don't think I'm going to need it. I don't mind getting this in here and getting this little, see, you can see it getting a nice little thickness in there. I want to make sure I broke up those little extra flour globules. Ooh, that's got a nice thickness. Okay, let's introduce the cream chip, or chip beef. It's not cream chip yet, it's going to be. And really, this is the good stuff. This is the good stuff. It's just falling apart. I'm not even going to have to use scissors. I might not even have to barely tear it up. So if you get the good stuff, it's not bunched. Oh boy, is that going to be good. That's falling right apart. That's what you want. Now, what I'm going to do with my toast, as I was saying, I'm going to do something special. I'm going to heat up my iron pan here, and once I'm done with the toast, once it pops, I'm going to butter it, but I'm going to put one side back onto that hot pan, get a nice little crisp to the bottom of it. Yum yum. And you know, I like to take my time when I tear it up, but you don't have to. Yeah. Oh my goodness. If you could only smell what's coming out of here now. And how many ingredients did I use so far? Paprika, a pinch, flour, water, I'm sorry, not water, milk, duh. A little butter, toast popped. Oh, this is just about done. Get a paper towel. Let's turn the heat down here. Oh, it's actually not even that high. Now, the heat has been pretty much at medium. That's why you don't see anything burning. Now, I have some, I like to leave some butter out, you know, so that it melts. So it's always ready for anything. So I'm going to use some of that nice pre-melted butter. Let's zoom in out a little bit. Let's see what's going on there. Okay. Gonna use some of that pre-melted butter. We're gonna slap some on here, just like that. We're just gonna throw that right back under here, just like that. Now, we're not gonna throw the cream chip on there. No. We're just gonna do that for a little extra crispy. Actually, you know, you probably could. You probably could do that. All right, let's get back and make sure we're stirring that chip. Oh God, that looks so good. Oh my God, it doesn't smell as good in the restaurant, I'm telling you. Yeah, that bread, get a little sizzle on it. We're getting ready for the final serve. Some of that extra crisp on there. Okay. Here it comes, baby. Cutting the heat. We're cutting the heat. I think we'll even turn it right back up like that. Feel that heat. Everyone's got it done. Oh, it's looking good to me, baby. It's looking good. That's right, baby. Enjoy. Smell-o-vision. Without even tasting it, it is a 10 out of 10. I can tell because my feet are dancing. I want to thank you very much for joining me in this great cream chip beef quest. If you have any questions about ingredients, please come email me. My mouth is watering, so I gotta let you guys go. I'll see you soon.